So Rian Johnson, the destroyer of Star Wars, says that it would be the most wonderful thing in the world if he can come back to Star Wars. Look at this right here. Rian Johnson says coming back to Star Wars would be the most wonderful thing in the world. And I'm sure it would be for him. Absolutely. I think it would be 100% for him because let's face it, his career has gone down the toilet since The Last Jedi. I mean, this movie single-handedly destroyed an entire franchise, right? It really is amazing if you think about it, Chad. It truly is something to admire. I mean, you are responsible. You are responsible for bringing down a franchise that everyone believed was going to stand the test of time, right? I mean, it was undefeated since the 70s, going up to the early 2000s, 2005 to be exact. Maybe a little past that with the Clone Wars. But for the most part, things were going well. I mean, this was a money printing machine. And then here comes Rian Johnson with The Last Jedi, and he destroyed the entire thing. It was all downhill after that. I think now it's being reported that the sequel to The Last Jedi, which is The Rise of Skywalker, I think it's being reported that when it was all said and done, after, the marketing and the bloated budget, I think they spent like $500 million on the budget for the movie. I think the movie ended up losing Disney like $200 million. I mean, think about that. The last film of the trilogy, of the sequel trilogy, lost the studio hundreds of millions of dollars. And it's all because of this clown right here, Rian Johnson. Right? And now he wants to come back for seconds. He wants to come back for seconds. He's like, you know what? I know you saw what I did before, but I can do it worse. I mean, honestly, the sheer vanity you must have, the ego, right? The narcissism you must have as an individual to want to come back and destroy the damn thing again. I say that, but it's already destroyed. But just the sheer arrogance, I don't know what it is. It's sick, really. Right? Look at that smug face, too. That is the face of the person that destroyed Star Wars, by the way. But, just the ego, the narcissism. It's like, bro, I know you read. Right? Rian Johnson, look at me. I know you read. I know you read the comments. I know you see what people are saying about your dog shit movie, The Last Jedi. I know you know that you are known for destroying the franchise. Now you want to come back again? I mean, in what world does this guy live in? Seriously. In what world? And here's the thing. And I never thought I would say this. But for the longest, a lot of people were blaming Kathleen Kennedy for the death of Star Wars. Right? And I guess she does have some involvement in it. She does. She did greenlit shows like The Acolyte. She did only give the Kenobi series like $90 million. In The Acolyte, they gave it like a quarter of $1 billion. She does have a hand to play in this entire thing. But when we talk about who truly is responsible, right? We can't take the blame away from this clown right here, Rian Johnson. We can't do that. Right? He was the one that made the creative decisions to make Luke Skywalker into a pussy, into a beta, out there. He ran away. Snoke, right? It was all building up to Snoke being this imposing figure. He gets taken out. What's her name? Rey. I think at one point they were talking about how she was going to be like a descendant or something of Kenobi, something, right? They made her into a nobody or some shit, into a Palpatine they made her. Yeah, man. It truly is sick he wants to come back. It truly is. But let's read this. Rian Johnson is still thinking about Star Wars while doing press for Wake Up, Dead Man, the next installment in his in Ensemble Murder Mystery franchise, Johnson told Empire that Cog will be turning for the rest of my life. I love Star Wars. His last and so far only Star Wars movie, 2017's The Last Jedi, proved divisive. It currently sits at a 16% heinous score on critic lists with 132 votes. Still, Johnson seems optimistic about returning to the galaxy far, far away. If someday it makes sense to come back to it for both of us. It doesn't, Ryan. It doesn't make sense at all. It would be the most wonderful thing in the world. Yeah, man, it truly is sick. And I said this, and people were like, it's wild you said that, and it might be controversial, chat. But to me, right, Rian Johnson saying it would be a wonderful thing to come back to Star Wars. To me, it's like Charles Manson saying, you know what, it would actually be really, really awesome to start a new cult. You know what I mean? Like, it would be really, really awesome. Like Jeffrey Dahmer. Is that his name? The Dahmer guy, on Monsters. It would be really nice to take out another dude out on a date. It's the same energy to me. It really is. And it's truly sick and disgusting. And shame on Rian Johnson for saying this. I will never watch another Rian Johnson movie ever again. I don't know if I did before. Maybe I did, but I certainly will not anymore. Right? I honestly, he's on there on my list. I have a list, chat, by the way, and maybe I'll show you sometime. I have a list. It's called the unnoticed list. Right? These are people that are on notice. Well, I have that list of people that have done things that have inconvenienced me. Right? And then I have an unnoticed Omega red list. These are people that are dead to me. These people, there's no coming back. What you have done to me is unforgivable. And Rian Johnson is up there on that list. He might be number one. I don't know. I need to go back and look. But I'll show you guys. Maybe I'll put it here. Here it is, right here on the screen. This is it. This is my unnoticed list. This is the Omega Red version. I'm going to add it later. It's not on here right now, but I'm going to add it. But anyway, this is it right here. Make sure you don't get on it, chat. Make sure. I will put you on it. Anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments. And like always, don't forget to subscribe. Sensational.